What is up, Taurus? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. These are also general, so please check out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placement on my channel. I am running a promo on my Patreon channel, so if you want a free 15-minute reading, go ahead, sign up as a tier 2 or 3 patron now through March 15th, 2021. That is how you will get a free 15-minute recorded reading from me on whatever question you have. Okay, so go ahead, check that out. Other than that, if you want a personal reading or Reiki session, all first-time clients do get $10 off their first hour-long session with me, regardless of the service. So go ahead, check that out on my website on how to claim that discount, or book whatever other kind of reading or session you'd like to book. Like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow and I greatly appreciate it. I am a master Reiki practitioner, by the way. I do offer mentoring. Please email me if you're interested in mentoring, because I don't have it on my website right now because my time is very limited. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on, Taurus. What goodies we got for you? Let's do Tattoo Tarot. That's actually really calling me for you guys. Taurus. Show me what I most need to see for Taurus, please, Spirit. Taurus, you feel, one, my throat, I had to start your video over because my throat was really messing up when I started your video. You feel very playful. There's definitely something going on with the throat space with you guys. I don't know if you're having... I feel like a lot of arguments going on in the collective for some reason, like a lot of miscommunication happening lately. I think that's kind of because Mars and Gemini, even though it's not like mercurial. Well, Gemini is mercurial energy, but the moon in reverse. Pisces energy, death in reverse. Everybody this week is starting off with 2 major arcana cards, which is crazy. Well, 3 now with the Pisces energy, the High Priestess. Oh my gosh. This is a lot of higher consciousness energy, though. This is like, I feel like you're finally understanding why things weren't working out communication-wise with other people, though. With the moon in reverse, death in reverse, and the High Priestess, it's understanding the confusion, right? Understanding the miscommunication, understanding why emotions might have been misunderstood with the moon there. Death, going through this change, going through this transformation. I also feel second chances with this, with death in reverse. There's this energy of not being able to let it go, though. Not the struggle, the connection. I can't let the connection go, so let's remake it in a new form, which I do like. It feels very healthy. The High Priestess in reverse is letting go of the distortion. It's seeing it in a new perspective. I'm not taking all of this. I just heard yes, you are. Loud and clear. Okay, this feels a past energy. This is the past. This is what was going on. So we have a Page of Wands, which is like, this feels like bickering, childlike bickering with the Page of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles and the Sun in reverse. This feels like 2 people both wanting to get their way, and it feels like the clashing of titans with like butting of heads. Then we have the 2 of Cups and Judgment in reverse, right? Very significant connection, but with Judgment in reverse, there's a lot of poor decisions going on here between the 2 people. Nobody could get on the same page, and it's almost like, it just feels like a butting of heads. It really does. It feels like, well, I want it my way, and I want it my way. Well, my way's better. No, my way's better. It really feels like that. And there wasn't any give and take with the 6 of Pentacles there. It's like one person was like, well, I'm always giving. Another person thought that they were always giving. Both people were giving in their own way, but it wasn't received by the other because the other person didn't want it like that. They wanted it their way. And that's why it felt oppressing with the Sun in reverse. It wasn't actually oppressing. It was just perceived that way because nobody was getting what they wanted, what was aligned with them, 2 of Cups. So it was very imbalanced. It wasn't meant for it wasn't meant for you. Judgment in reverse, because poor decisions were being made. That created a lot of confusion, though, with the moon in reverse, a lot of distortion, and that's why this connection had to go through a big transformation. And now we see things in a higher consciousness, in a higher perspective almost. I'm shocked that the Hangman's not out here, to be honest. Okay, any final messages? You're getting a long reading today, huh? I almost called you Pisces. King of Wands in reverse, Hierophant in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Why do I feel like this is the other person walking away? I feel like the person over here with the High Priestess. Wow, we have the High Priestess in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. That's crazy. I feel like the High Priestess, the feminine energy, is like, hey, let's give this a second shot. Let's try again. Meanwhile, the Hierophant with the King of Wands energy is like, yeah, no, I don't want to. I'm over it. The masculine energy doesn't want to deal with it anymore. I feel like they're just over the drama. They're over the bickering. Hierophant in reverse is indicative of allowing the contract to fall away. So we do have a true pair with the High Priestess and the Hierophant in reverse, but it's in the shadow. It's the mystic pair, but it's in the shadow. There's a lot of distortion, and with Judgment in reverse, it's not of the highest good. This connection most likely is meant to fall away, but there's big lessons going on here. About communication, about jumping, I'm going to be honest, it's about jumping to conclusions as well. It's about seeing things from the other person's perspective. Because these two people they were butting heads, and it was actually really unnecessary. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. So there's another true pair, the King to the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it was very imbalanced. Yeah, so the feminine, Queen of Wands, and the masculine, the King of Wands. Let's clarify. Let's look at the past first. Let's start with what was going on in the situation. With the Page of Wands for Taurus, please. Let's look at the Page of Wands. Clarified by the Page of Wands. So if you've been with me for a while, it's just validation for me as a reader that the channeled so far is correct. Okay? So, I'm not taking all that. It's like 20 cards. Let's look at, I want to look at the Sun. I'm not worried about the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles just feels like it feels like miscommunication. It just feels like how things were perceived as imbalanced, when in all reality, I think both people were giving in the way that they wanted to be given to, in hopes of receiving in that form. But the other person wasn't receptive to it because that's not how they wanted to be given to, right? Let's look at the Sun. Yeah, the World and the Ace of Wands. This oppression, this feeling stuck, this stagnancy that was going on, not being able to see why this connection wasn't working out, why it wasn't moving forward. It wasn't working out because it was supposed to end. It was supposed to end because a new cycle had to start. Ace of Wands. You have an ending and a beginning. A lot of cyclic energy going on here. I literally just heard shadow, like really loud. Now with the Sun, and they keep showing me that the sunflower at the top here, the center of the sunflower is literally like shaded like gray in person. It's actually very shadowy. It's not white like the other two at the bottom. Let's look at the Two Cups. Why is the Two of Cups over here? Ten of Wands, yeah. As strong as the connection it was, is very burdensome. King of Swords and the Knight of Wands in reverse. This masculine energy, I feel like it's not that they were avoidant of the conflict. I feel that you know when you try to resolve conflict, but then like you get to this point where it's kind of like almost so draining, you're like, okay, well, I don't want it to escalate and I really don't want to fight anymore, so I'm kind of done here. I feel like this person would get to that point, and it's almost like the feminine would take that as rejection. It's not that the person was rejecting them. It's that the person emotionally, mentally could not continue taking on this Ten of Wands energy. And they would want to abandon ship. They want to abandon the entire situation because it was hurting them that much to see the connection play out in that form. Okay? It wasn't anything personal to this queen. as much as the queen, I do feel that the queen takes it that way, which is hard not to when you're in a dynamic with another individual and they're walking away from you, right? It's hard not to take it personally. It's that it was hurtful to them on a soul level that they couldn't fix this, the energy in this strong connection. They were like, I don't know how else to fix this. And I can't stand to sit in this energy and to feel it falling apart and to feel the burden of this. And they would run. So it's like a judgment. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Poor decisions. The abandonment. The running. The poor decisions, right? It wasn't the right decision. It was really hurtful. It was. Because there's a lot of love. 10 of Cups. And that created more trauma. It did, but it was a poor decision, but it was almost like them trying to protect their own energy at the same time. Yeah, because Wounded Warrior, 9 of Wands, they couldn't, it's almost like they literally could not withstand sitting in that. Or they at least thought they couldn't, right? 9 of Wands, Wounded Warrior. And the Hierophant underneath, it was a tough lesson for them. And that's their energy, the Hierophant, right? So let's look at the High Priestess over here. Let's see what's going on with the High Priestess. Five of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Yeah, this High Priestess just wants to move out of this energy of feeling disappointed and feeling betrayed, feeling the hurt from the past, right? They don't want to sit in the 5 of Cups anymore. They don't want to sit in a 5 of Swords. They want to move away from the mourning, from the trauma, from the hurt, from the pain. They want to move beyond that. So let's look at the Moon. Let's see what they understand now about the dynamic with the Moon. This is what they have clarity on. It's way too many. Is her reciprocity? 5 of Swords in reverse. So they have both 5s on the board. The 5 of Swords is in reverse because they have the 6 of Swords over here. They understand the conflict now. Wow. They understand why this king was abandoning the situation. Yeah, they were just lacking the personal power to understand the confusion, to understand what was going on in the situation. They're literally looking at the king like, hey, I get it. It was overwhelming emotionally, 7 of Cups. It was creating a lot of emotional turmoil. It was hard to understand. And it was making you lack that personal power. You were questioning if you were capable to overcome the situation with me. And that's what created all this conflict between us. This High Priestess is very intuitive. Well, it's a High Priestess, right? Let's look at Death. What they want from the situation with Death, if they want a rebirth or if they are just struggling to let it go. Yeah, they want to try again. They want to make things right. They want to create stability and balance, reciprocity, right? Reciprocity. Why do I feel the need to like look up the practice of exchanging things, 6 of Pentacles, with others for mutual benefit, especially privileges granted by one country or organization to another? Of course I would hear that, and then we get the 6 of Pentacles, right? 6 of Pentacles. Reciprocity. They want to restore balance. They want to have equal benefit. Balance. Justice, right? Reciprocity. That's crazy. Crazy stuff. Thanks, Spirit. Okay, let's look at the Hierophant. Let's see why this person over here is a little... Yeah, no. I think it's honestly, they're just really scared of the drama again. Hangman. Excuse me, guys. If you're with me on Patreon, like, you know, I yawn and I scratch a lot when I'm channeling, which is why, like, I'm always, like, itching my face. As I just wiped all my lipstick onto my hand. The Hangman, Pisces energy, and the Hierophant in reverse. And the Lovers in reverse. Oh my gosh, Empress in reverse. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is all fear. It's all fear with the Eight of Swords energy there. That's Gemini energy. They're really struggling. They're like consumed by fear, consumed by the worry. Four of Swords in reverse over here as well. I didn't see that come out. Between the 8 and the 4 of Swords is another 4 of Swords energy. Libra, Gemini energy. Venusian, Libra, Taurus energy. The Lovers, more Gemini energy. A lot of air energy going on just here alone. They're really in the headspace. Very much so in the headspace, overthinking the situation and really concerned with the practicality of it all instead of feeling with the heart space about it, right? And the Hangman is basically telling this Hierophant, like, hey, you kind of need a new perspective, because they're sitting in the shadow. They're sitting in the ego, the fear, the doubt, the limiting beliefs, because they're ungrounded. King of Pentacles. So let's look at this King of Wands. That's what the King of Pentacles was on, the King of Wands, they just told me. 5 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. Okay, I'll look at these. They're telling me to keep them. Wow. I'm so glad I looked at them, but oh my gosh. The 5 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. There's part of them that really wants to fight to have this connection again with the 2 of Cups in reverse. Fight to rebuild it, right? To fight for this lost connection. But it's almost like this fear of rejection. They're fearful of offering their love, right? Because they're fearful that's going to be rejected. And that they're going to lose this 10 of Pentacles energy with death on the 10 of Pentacles. This is all their limiting beliefs though, which is why they're in reverse. They're in the shadow. So let's look at the 5 of Cups, because this is my it's time to get over it card. Literally Spirit saying, hey, get over it. Let's have a new perspective here, please. Let's look on the sunny side up. Literally. Let's look on the sunny side up, okay? King of Wands, let's look at the positives. Let's look at the victory. Let's look at the potential to have a 6 of Wands. A victory. Yeah, because right now they're sitting in a 4 of Wands in reverse. They're looking at the detriment, right? The instability of things. Spirit's like, no, let's snap out of it. You can have this. You can have a 6 of Wands. You can have a victory. You can come out of this battle and be recognized for a winner, right? Very nice. But Taurus, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, subscribe, check out Patreon, and sign up as a tier 2 or 3 patron if you want a free 15-minute reading. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, I am a master Reiki practitioner. Go ahead, book your sessions down below. All first-time clients do get $10 off their first hour-long session with me. Submit your email on my site and a discount code will be sent to you. Other than that, I love you guys and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.